Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and welcome back to Decan Walk 2023. So we are now in Leo, Decan 1, and I decided that I was like, what deck do I have that's fiery? And this is the first deck that popped in my mind. It was the Crystal Visions Tarot by US Games. The box is long gone. But I keep it in this really cool pouch with this crystal, which is rose quartz. So that's going to go back in there. And then I pulled out, after I did the spread, I was hoping these cards weren't in there because they weren't till the very end. But the 3 cards that go along with this Decan, this is the extra card. I don't need that. So here we have the 5 of Wands. And it literally looks like these lions are going at it like crazy, fighting. We have the Strength card for the Leo. I love the Strength card. Look at that sky, just stunning. And then the World card here. It's gorgeous. And I have trimmed and edged this in a purple. You can tell the backs are trimmed and it's trimmed off. It's like a pocket size now. I love it. I never really use it anymore, but if you can't tell, it's a very fiery deck. It's got dragons, it's got fire. A lot of the skies are pink or red or orange. To me, it's a very fiery deck, and I love it. And I did a quick meditation and pulled some cards. I haven't looked at them yet for Marlena Teresa's spread that she does. So it seems effortlessly. Every time a new Decan rolls around, she gets a new spread out. So, or creates a new spread, which I love. And I have made a book. Someday I'll show it in an upright video, but where I print all these off and I've added them to my Decan Walk 2023 book. So hopefully at the end of the year we'll have every one of these will have a spread, and then of course it's got Marlena Teresa at the bottom. But without further ado, let's get into this. So there's 6 questions. For question 1, it is, what am I striving towards? And it actually dropped 2 cards here. And we got the 6 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. So those are kind of, what can I say? They're kind of polar energies there. To me, the 5 of Cups is where I'm at. And look at these little fairy things in the sky. That's cute. They're holding the 2 cups, showing her the cups, and she's pouting, and there's 3 in the water, and she's like, well, there's nothing else around. And we've talked about this 5 of Cups recently because it was in Cancer, wasn't it? I don't know if I'm making that up. I think it was, but I really learned a lot about myself in that 5 of Cups Decan. And a lot of times it's about pouting and that sort of thing. But it could also be that you're in such a depressive state that you're just unaware, oblivious to what's going on around you. So I feel like that's where I'm at. And then the 6 of Swords is where we're headed, where we're going, which is the answer to the question, what am I striving towards? So I'm in this position right now, but I'm striving toward the 6 of Swords to be able to see that there is, in fact, a new day coming, a new day approaching, something on the horizon. And I'm just not quite there yet, which is why the 5 of Cups fell out, to remind me, you're not there. So, number 2, what restricts me? What restricts me? Oh my God. The 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords is the card I've said many times. It starts coming out almost weekly toward the end of the year. And I feel like we're moving into that time of year. Even though we're in July, we're moving into August, we're moving into Oktoberfest, fall time of year, to get us to this winter that she's clearly in. But what was I saying? So what restricts me? What restricts me is, okay, and I was just talking about this in my writer group that I did not that long ago. This past Wednesday, I went to a new writer group, and I said, you know, I'm all about perfection, and if I know that it's not going to be perfect, I'm not going to start writing it. And they're like, but the thing of it is, you need to write regardless of what, a first draft. That's exactly what a first draft is. It's the thing that, it's the throwaway. And if you're forever in this modality of, well, I have to get it perfect, I have to get it right, then it's never going to take off. And I said, well, when I first took a break from writing, it was, I just finished a book, I just self-published it, I was on the radio, I did all kinds of neat little things locally. And then I was like, oh, now I can take a break, I can rest. Well, it's been 5 years. And I'm like, and I realized in that conversation that we were having the other night, I've been this for sorts for so long that now the snow has covered me and I'm buried underneath this, I guess the Five of Cups kind of energy, where I'm like, well, how long is a break supposed to be? Like, come on, get your head out of your butt, get out, stop resting, and move forward. And I think it is in keeping with this Leo Decan of, not even just fast paced, just getting up and moving is to me what this Leo Decan 1 is shaping up to be, which I find interesting. So card 3, another perspective to consider. What is another perspective to consider? Justice. And justice, I pull justice a lot because I'm one of those people that's all about righting the wrongs and making sure justice prevails, because in a lot of ways I'm very much a Virgo. There's no black and white. There's either right or wrong. But I have learned over the years that there is a gray area sometimes, especially when it comes to a broken legal system or a broken home. There is different things there that may not be black or white. So maybe that's the thing another perspective to consider is that in-between modality. Interesting. And I find it interesting. She's standing in this little creek bed in between the mountains and in between what looks like a valley. So it very much speaks to that, in that in-between, being in that in-between. So that was card 3. Card 4, a boundary I can set. What is a boundary I can set? We got the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know how that's a boundary I can set. Okay, so I have learned that I manifest things, whether I'm really trying to or not. I can manifest things super easy. Because I have a more half as the glass is half empty kind of person versus, it's half full, I tend to manifest things that I don't necessarily need or want. And maybe that's what the Wheel of Fortune is saying is, again, find that balance. Or stop looking at everything as it's the glass is half full or half empty. Maybe it's half full. So maybe, and that again is going back to the change in perspective. Maybe that's the shift that needs to happen in order for the wheel to continue moving at its pace that it needs to move at. Interesting. Card 5, release this anxiety. The 5 of course. This is my other stalker card. So the 5 of Wands, which, where did I put him? The 5 of Wands is a card of competition. It's a card of, I see it as competition. That's strength, sorry. There's a line in both of them. I just realized that, though. There's a lion in there, and then there's the mama. It looks like a female lion in this one. No, he's got the mane. Interesting. But I always see this card as a competition. And it is my forever stalker card. Since I've started tarot, at least once a month, this card comes out for me, if not more. It is the card that is always stalking me. The Five of Pentacles is the runner-up. It's the card that I see that mindset regardless of, and it's funny because it didn't dawn on me till I had started my spiritual journey, and I'd started writing, really, that I had this mindset, even though I no longer lived in situations that I had lived in, I still had the mindset that I'm not good enough, or you have no business learning to be, you have no business pursuing the dream of being a writer. That was just in my brain, ensconced in there, and it was just like, you have no business doing this. But the second I took the initiative and started doing it, this mindset went away. And now I feel like it's back because I've been sitting for so long, just sitting for so long that now it's back. But this scarcity mindset, and again, this is another Decan we talked about in the, I don't want to say, no, I don't remember. I think that was the one Marlena Teresa's birthday was in. What did we do already? Can't remember what we've done, but it was another Decan we did. And again, I was floored by so we did Aries, Taurus. Yeah, Taurus. It was the Taurus Decan. Because it's the earth and blah, 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 and Taurus is earth and da, 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 da. And that's the only earth we've done. So yeah, it's the Five of Pentacles. It was then the Taurus, I think. 5, 6, 7, I think. Yeah, we did that. Yeah, because the 8 is in Virgo. Yeah, so that's correct. So this was the Five of Pentacles was the card in Taurus. It was just like, it blew my mind. But it related so much to that. And I think that was it speaking as another earth sign, because they're both earth signs. And see, I am learning things. They're sticking. But I did not realize for the longest time, this is why this was my stalker card. And it's kind of slacked off until, of course, now. But anytime I start having that mindset of I'm not good enough, or I'm not brave enough, or I'm not putting myself out there like I should be, this card pops up for me. And as does usually the Five of Wands. They usually go hand in hand together. So, because one's telling me, you're only competing with yourself. Why? Get over yourself. And then this one is saying, get out of this mindset. You're back in it. Get out of it. And it's, again, much easier said than done. I will admit that. But if you can shift that, and again, and I swear the same spread is like the same information I was getting on this last Decan. And it was a water spread. So, yeah, I'm getting told the same things over and over, is get out of this mindset that you're not good enough, that you're not brave enough, that you're not strong enough. Stop hermiting or sitting on your laurels and just act, do something. And I find that very interesting. So the last card here is number 6, and shine here. So where are we going to shine? With the Hierophant. The knowledge is just knowing, having that knowledge that I know I got this, I can do this. Very fitting. That's quite crazy, because I tend to get a lot of these cards and spreads when I do them for myself. A lot of these cards, like this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, like all of these cards I get. And then, of course, we have the Five of Wands that creeps up every now and then. That's crazy. Just crazy. So let's see real quick here. I'm going to go back to my spread. Card 1, what am I doing? What am I striving towards? And now I put them all out of order. 6 of Swords. I'm going to see what it says in the book, because I never read these books. Where the heck are the swords? It looks like the wands are last. Which never happens. Yep, 6 of swords. Oh, wow. Maybe I won't read these. There's a sense of sadness of leaving something behind, but also anticipation for the journey forward. The figure in the card looks to see 6 birds flying toward her as the clouds part to give way to light. She leaves her swords behind her. Interesting. She leaves the swords behind because that's the past. That's old news. Wow. Interesting. She's laid down her, and that's kind of what I was saying here with the 5 of Pentacles, this mindset. She's leaving this mindset behind. Wow. Wow. Anyway, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. You know what? We didn't do the other oracle card. Let's pull an affirmation card and see what it says for this spread. For my new deck, I have the water ones somewhere, but I can't find them. But I use the water ones for the second 2, well, the first and 3rd Decan of Cancer, because I forgot about them in the second one, but this card keeps trying to pop out. So, let's see. It says, I am here. And it's again a number 5. Wow. Your creative self-expression vivifies others. Your life is for sharing with pure joy. Wow. That's crazy. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a good night. Bye.